Bye bye.
That's crazy. Mosquito.
Oh, hi. I am the mosquito. I'm from the swamps of Wisconsin, and I am 42 years old.
Okay. What's your opinion? I mean, what's your stance?
Well, as a female mosquito, I really like animals because they breathe life into my babies. So I need animals on this planet. So I need more and more animals, and less farm animals would maybe be detrimental. So we need, that's something you want to consider before you get rid of all the farm animals and put them in zoos, which you couldn't afford. But maybe I could move to the
You
zoo.
can still fly to a zoo.
Yeah, but I,
What's your
I like my area around the swamps of Wisconsin. So, I mean, if you relocate my food source, my babies will suffer.
Yeah, well,
Well,
Wisconsin
that
isn't
was
a
in
really
regards.
big
Well, hold
state.
on. That was the reason why I said like sanctuaries and stuff is because that would be in regards to like getting rid of like someone brought up an argument before of getting rid of like mass slaughterhouse areas, okay,
Oh,
where they're breeding cattle and cattle have to have room to roam around. So we'd put them in sanctuaries so that way we didn't have to relocate them and cause detriments because they're not wild animals; they're bred
right. They're fake.
through
They're all
natural selection.
genetically engineered. I mean, these things are faker than fake.
That doesn't okay, yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're fake, okay?
Well, I mean, there's no like wild cow or wild, well, pigs are different, but the wild cows, it's not like you go find one of them, out in the wild.
Okay, but
I mean, you know what I'm saying, right? I know what you're saying.
dogs are genetically
Oh,
modified. Do we just throw them out in the
oh,
wild?
I
Are they
got,
fake?
yeah, I like the dog. Some of these dogs I suck on are, I mean, holy cow, they're just so mixed and
What the
pretty, and they're so pretty. I mean, holy cow,
Oh
they're
no.
just so
Why are we
mixed
going? Why
and
we don't
pretty.
like
And
it?
I
Okay,
have
bro.
questions. I have questions.
Bro, just the wording, dude.
Trust bucket. That's two people together. What's going
Said
on?
trust the
And then
bucket and the reel.
trust the bucket.
Trust the bucket.
Trust me, guys. Trust me.
Trust me, bro. All right,
Trust me,
so
bro.
is it my turn now?
What is your age?
I'm 40.
I'm gonna take those. Yeah, go ahead though. I'm sorry.
Okay, so there's like over 1 trillion animals
Cute
that get
doll.
eaten a year, right? Or something like that. Overall, fish, animals, and all that. Like, what is your goal in this to get people to be vegan? It seems like it's just a losing argument over time,
No,
just because the okay.
I think that the goal that I want in the long term is to reduce animal harm. Okay. I don't think that we can abolish, animal harm altogether. That would be in a utopian society, an idealistic sorry, a far from idealistic world, okay? We couldn't ever do that. But I think that not eating meat is essential, or not buying any animal products is essential, because we're not incentivizing these corporations to continue to mass exterminate animals in order to meet the consumer's needs.
Sure. I mean, I don't think they're exterminating them. I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
they are exterminating. They're unaliving them. That's
Okay.
that's all it means.
Right. All right. I mean, what what are you talking? You're talking like maybe if you change a person or two. I mean, this is like infantile percentages. You're not really going to do anything with the
Talking about
market.
a best of all possible worlds. Holy shit.
I think he wants good faith argument and not just like absolutes. Wait. Okay, my bad.
It's just
Sure.
like, can y'all like recognize that this is a conversation about an ideology and not like a present day, like it's not like a
Well,
conversation about a state of affairs that's occurring right now.
okay. It says you should be vegan right there at the top. You
Yeah,
should be vegan.
yeah, I
So,
understand that. It's the best of possible worlds argument.
okay, well, let's talk about reality. You're not going to change everybody to be vegan. You're not even going to change a percent of the population to be vegan. What?
More people
It
are
What are you
says
really
you
vegan
doing?
now.
should be vegan, not you have to be vegan.
More
Well,
people
usually,
are vegan now than have ever existed before. What are you talking about? Like the vegan consumer index is growing every fucking year. More people
how
are
much?
becoming vegan now.
How many
That's
people?
something like 17% growth in the last 10 years.
Okay, percents is a bad way to argue. How many people?
17% of
That's not a
consumers.
number. How many people?
Yeah,
You
There
can't
is
you can't
no
have a you can't
definite.
have a
Yeah.
definitive number.
So here,
So
I'll
you
give
don't
you a
know. So how do you know it's
definitive number.
17%?
I'll just rough 17% out of global market. So there are like 40 million more vegans now than there were 10 years ago.
But you
So
don't know
again,
that.
like,
You just said there's no way to say the
I
number.
do
Oh
know
my
that.
god.
It's based off of consumer indexes, right? Like this isn't difficult. Holy shit! I'm
No, you're
make
okay.
better arguments against veganism.
Look, I'm good at
It's-
numbers, and
I
you
pulled up
aren't.
the stats. So
Yeah.
I pulled up the stats. So according to a 2022 report from Vegan Resource Group (VRG), about 3% of U.S. adults are vegan, meaning never eat meat, never eat fish, and all that.
So it's
And
like
we have a
350,000.
hold on. We have a 2023 poll by Gallup found that only 1% of Americans identify themselves as vegan, a steep drop from some earlier estimates.
You
Gallup.com.
recognize that
So that's
Other sources.
that's like 300,000
He
people.
said a 17% from 10
Yeah.
for 10 years.
I got more sources, so hold on.
Obviously,
All right.
there's going to be a growth.
Hold
Right,
on,
but
you do-
percents
you
are
do
a silly way to
recognize that the
argue
United
actual
States
numbers.
is not you do recognize that the United States is not the only country in the world.
Yeah, there's
right?
8 billion people on
Like,
this
I know that
planet.
Americans
So
tend
how
to
many of
think
them are
that
vegan?
The United States is the only place in the world, but it's not.
I never said
There's
that was.
Why does the number? Hold on. Why does the number of vegans concern you?
It's
I
a
don't
good because it's a
understand.
good accounting number. Arguing in percentages is silly. If you go from 1 person to 2 people, it's a 100% increase. Oh, there's a
Okay, just
100%
because-
increase in
yeah,
this, but it's really
yeah,
just 2
but just
people out of
because
8 billion. So it's a silly way to
That's like
argue.
saying, oh my
Thank you,
god,
Red
dude!
Bull.
Like, look at that shit. Like,
Okay, I have a source for you for worldwide. According to one estimate, there are
Thanks,
88 million
I appreciate
vegans worldwide, about 1.1% of the global population. So literally,
Yeah.
less than 2% of the world's population is vegan.
Right.
Great, and he's making an argument if there were more of those, the world would be better off. Do any of you have
Sure.
a do any of
Yeah.
you have a normative argument?
I understand all of that. But how many
Can
are
you
you
make
going
a
to change? Look,
normative
I've seen
argument?
these. There's like some UK people, some Brits, and they're on these YouTube lives, and they go to the slaughterhouses and they just yell at you and scream at you. But it's like you're not changing anybody, especially from that kind of way of arguing. They don't change
Bro,
anyone.
it's just avocation, okay? In
Yeah.
hopes that it would change, okay?
All right, let me-
It's not
Okay.
it's not necessarily you
Right.
are going to, okay? Because of course people cling to ignorance. That's human normatives.
They cling
But
to. I mean, it's pretty natural to eat meat, my friend.
Maybe think about it like this. If the panel says you should be, that
Keep it.
means you ought be. That means normativity. That means moral statements. That means ethical justifications.
Okay.
All you're talking about is like the number of people and the
Yeah,
number of counties.
because it matters for your cause. Okay.
It
So
doesn't-
Oh,
unless
don't
you
send a
drastically change this, I mean, you're doing absolutely nothing. As the global population increases, more and more animals are going to be needed, and more farming is going to be needed. So I
More
mean,
and
what's
more
So
animals aren't
let's
needed.
bring some more sources on the table because people seem to
There are
forget this.
no-
A study found that in the U.S. between 2014 to 2018, the number of people following a vegan diet has lessened by 600%.
Why does that matter?
That's
That
cool.
doesn't matter. That has no
Because you're not winning
correlation
anybody.
doesn't equal causation. That doesn't matter. Bro, I don't understand.
Post, can I ask, are you pro-choice?
I am pro-choice.
What is the symmetry breaker between a cow and a human fetus?
I don't think a human fetus has any conscious awareness.
What is the argument that a human fetus doesn't have awareness?
Because we can point to, do you have any memory of being a fetus?
Is a memory required for sentience?
Well, we're not talking about sentience. We're talking about consciousness.
Is the memory required
Consciousness.
for
Conscious awareness is different than sentience. I can also say yes. It's crucial because.
Well, I just
for
found the
example,
solution then.
If you want to bring.
I think I found the solution.
Okay.
I think I found the solution. We just talked it over. Excuse me. I think that if AB's okay with the host, then we can AB a cow's fetus and consume that, right?
That wouldn't even make sense. But
Sure.
sure.
I mean, you could AB it at 9 months because you said AB is just fine. It's not born yet. It has no
So now
memories
you're
or anything.
assuming that I believe that AB in 9 months is okay.
Well, you didn't put a limit on it. Well, okay, when should AB be stopped then?
Straw man. But
Well, let's put a
okay.
limit on it. What's your limit?
Let's see.
All right. Well,
That's
let's put a limit
irrelevant, but
on
I would
it.
say like
Well,
six- I would
it's
say
not
6
irrelevant.
months.
Okay,
would
6
say, I would
months.
say 6 months.
Okay, well
So
then, so in equivalent, a 6 month. Hold on, a 6
Why are
month
we talking about
fetus.
I don't like talking about this topic. I'm not a woman, but
we're
sure.
talking.
Well, you're
we're
not a
talking
cow
about
either.
it because
You don't
we're
look like a
talking
cow.
about it
Hold on,
because
dude.
It's a,
Bro.
Dude, hold
we're
on now.
talking about it because it's a great symmetry breaker from your position.
Sure. So let's a 6 month equivalent of a cow, and we can just A/B those all the time and consume them, right? So we have a solution. I can still eat meat. It'll be the best veal ever, possibly, and we can just keep growing them in the cow's body, and then we can eat
Do you know,
eat fetus cows.
bro, if you A/B a cow, that there would be such a little amount of meat, but I
Well,
don't understand
okay.
your point there.
There's lots of cows. I live in Wisconsin. There's tons of cows. They're everywhere.
Live in Wisconsin. What's up with the people from Wisconsin? Okay, so check it out though. Look,
Because we like
the
our
reason
meat.
that the reason.
I got one more question about Wisconsin. I got to get out because that guy sucks down there.
Okay.
All right. So I just got out of the woods deer hunting. Do it every year. Been doing it forever. What do you feel about deer hunting? We got these things running around everywhere, and then they just
I
unalive
think-
themselves by the vehicles anyway. So
Well, that would be humans' fault. But besides
Well-
the point, I think hunting is a form of tribalism. I think it's weird. I think it's stupid. I also think that it can lead to psychological issues. If you look at most people with psychopathy that have unalived humans and eaten them, it's basically if you were to ask like if you look at like questions on psychological exams, it says, "Do you hunt?"
Dude.
Because hunting has a correlative kind of component to it when it comes to a mental disorder or
Well,
that of
okay.
like psychopathy.
we got like 600,000 hunters here a year just in gun deer season. Okay, in pew pew season, just in pew pew gun season. All right. And they come from all walks of life. They're left, they're right, they're everything. I mean, I'm 40 years old, and none of these people that go crazy are actual, are hunters.
Yeah, no.
And I'm not
no,
asking that. I want to see.
I'm not stating. I'm not
Okay.
stating that every person that hunts is
Well-
crazy. Okay, I'm stating that there's some sort of correlation there. Okay,
I know that, and they all drink
maybe-
water and eat a carrot too at one time. I'm asking you from a vegan
Oh my-
standpoint.
No,
I-
I'm talking about
Yeah.
pewing animals can incentivize a person to then
Ye-
try to morally justify unaliving humans because
It-
humans are a form of animal.
All right, I've never seen it, and I'm a hunter, and you're not, and we have 600,000 of them here in the
Jeffrey
state just for
Dahmer
pew pew.
did it. Like,
Yeah, he
what?
lived close to
Like,
me. Yeah, he was eating people. I mean,
Sure.
come on, dude. I mean, that guy was nuts,
Disgusting.
and he was also homosexual. So you're gonna say because he was homosexual, he went
Oh
nuts and
my-
wanted to eat people? I mean, I could play that game with you too.
No, because
Look, I'm
no,
not trying to get in
no,
that. I'm trying to
no.
see how you think about hunting, which
That's
is a
not
very
where the
natural.
correla-
Okay, hunting is a very natural way to get food source. We
Yes,
got these
yes,
deer
it's a-
running around
no,
like
it's-
crazy. And so
It's a
why can't I
natural
go out in
approach, but it's
the woods and get
tribalistic.
one or two a
It's
year?
Tribalistic. It's tribalistic. Through human
It's-
intelligence, we have adapted to be able to shift away from that and have.
But it's free
the
food.
consumer buy things.
It's
Never
free.
had a
I
natural
don't care if it's free
instinct
food.
to
I don't
hurt
care if it's
animals.
free food. You're trying to perpetuate the idea of survival of the fittest, which I think is dumb.
Okay, well, if there's too many of them, they start unaliving themselves from CWD and a bunch of other diseases. Plus, they run into our cars all the time. So if there's more of them, they're just going to go get smashed by semis
Humans
as they
are
go down the
unalive
freeway.
by the same reasons. Yeah, humans are unalive for the same reasons. Humans are pew-pewed. Humans have diseases. Humans get hit by cars.
Right, but I'm not
what's your point?
consuming a human. I want to consume a deer. It's free food, and it's really delicious.
What is the moral relevant difference? Yeah, your only justification is because it's tasty. So if you thought a human was
Well,
tasty, would you
It's also
justify
nutritious. It's also very nutritious. No, I don't want to eat humans.
that?
That's weird.
If a human was nutritious.
Well, they might be. I don't
and
know. I've never
tasty,
had
would
one. Have you
eat
ever had a human? I don't know. They might be nutritious. We don't know.
Trusty.
I don't
That's
think
not
they are.
the question.
Trusty,
I-
you're going in a circular
I
argument.
just want to talk
because-
about deers, man. I don't want to talk about eating people. That's weird. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. What the
It's
hell?
a deer. Hold on, it's deer. I knew we were gonna play technicality.
Yeah, it's the
We're gonna
deers.
play semantics.
Deers hunting. We go We also call it harvesting and not unaliving. We call it harvesting. We're very integrated now.
Harvesting.
That's how you
venison?
justify
Yeah.
it and make it. you
No,
can
that's what
glamorize
the
it by calling
DNR.
it
That's what the DNR calls it. They call it harvesting. Yes, you have to register your harvest.
Life.
Yeah, that's what they call it. That's what the DNR calls
Nobody
it.
has ever heard that term harvesting.
Well, because you're not a hunter.
venison, deer meat. What the
Well,
fuck
you're
is
not a
I
that?
hunter.
beg to differ. I'm 38 years old, and my dad's been hunting my entire life. I've been with him at least 15 times, and I have never, ever, ever heard that term.
Well, that's what we call it in Wisconsin. That's what the state calls it. Register your harvest. You don't register your KILL, you register your harvest.
All right, I
This-
think that's just a local thing.
Well, it's a state of Wisconsin. I don't know how local that, it is what it is.
Okay, local to the
Okay,
to the continent of the
So the
United States.
vegan says I can't harvest the deers that are just running around our woods.
Deer.
Yeah,
The
I'm going to keep
deer.
saying it now because it triggered you guys. That was funny.
It's not triggering
It's not
anybody.
triggering. It just makes you sound like a fool. But
You're
Well,
continue.
that's fine. I'm just going to say it because it's funny in my head,
Uh,
and I make myself laugh. So, all right.
is
So harvest.
unaliving animals
you're a
funny to you?
schizo?
No, it's a very emotional experience. The first unaliving that I saw was 11 years
Do
old,
it.
and we
Why
had to
do you
stop.
do it then?
Oh, because it's the most exciting thing
Why do you
ever, and
do
it's
it
free
then?
food. It's extremely exciting.
It's exciting.
Oh my gosh, do you know the
to-
It's
adrenaline
actually
rush
not
you get?
free. Think about all the money you spend on the weaponry, the ammunition,
Whoa.
the hunt, the whole
Yeah,
thing. Is
I mean,
not free
overall,
by any means.
yeah, but when you
It's
buy
not
a
like you
cow,
just
when you
waltz in your backyard
Sure.
and just grab a deer.
okay, when you buy a quarter cow, you're spending hundreds of dollars as
said
well, and that adds up. I mean, I've had my pew pew for quite a long time. My jacket's gonna hopefully fit quite a long time.
You
I
said
may
it's
only go for 3-4
exciting
days.
to hunt.
Yeah, you don't understand the
Hey, Trusty,
adrenaline
can I
rush you
just ask
get.
you one thing?
Mhm.
I respect your right to hunt, and like I said,
Oh,
I've
good.
grown up around it, and even though I don't do it, to each his own. But can you honestly say that you're only doing this for survival and taste rather than the sport of it? Can you at least
Well,
admit that you're doing
well,
it for sport?
yeah, absolutely. It's a sport, but there's a lot of other things that go in it. One, if shit hits the fan, I am
Because
really
you're on
good.
the
I'm
Oregon
hold
Trail,
on. Look,
maybe,
you
but
asked me a
not
question.
now.
Let me finish and answer it. Okay. Look,
Okay.
I'm really good at it. So if shit hit the fan, or if I ran out of food or something, I wouldn't go to a food pantry. I would just go in the woods and unalive some deer. I'm pretty damn good at it. Two, it's a huge family culture here. We are the 6th largest army in the world during opening pew pew season of deer hunting. The 6th largest army in the world. That's just gigantic.
Does
So
that
it's a
make you
huge.
happy?
No, I don't know. We're
Happy?
very proud of it here. Okay, we're very proud of it. As you're proud to be a vegan. So here's my other. So it's a cultural thing. It's a family thing. We do it with
I'm not
grandparents. I don't.
proud to be a vegan. I'm
Oh,
not. I'm not proud to be a vegan.
really? You should be. I don't know. I don't know why you're.
You
You
want to
should.
know why I'm not proud to?
Yeah, I kind
No,
of
the
do.
reason why I'm not proud to be a vegan is because I have to activate for people to have common sense and not unalive animals.
Also, being
Okay,
vegan
but
and not hurting animals
Like,
is the bare minimum. So,
I mean, I
Okay,
understand your guys'
I got a
standpoints, and
question.
I'm not here
How
to
come
like.
it's easier just to get red meat and it has all the minerals in the liver instead of getting like 32 different plants? It just makes common sense.
what?
all
Take
the
a
minerals
supplement.
in the liver? The fuck are you talking
So
about?
the other
Do you
last thing.
eat like do you eat animal liver?
So you guys say that you don't eat
Yeah.
any animal products, but everything that you're made is made with
Not
animal
all of us.
energy.
I'm not a vegan.
Sure, but everything
Hold
that
on, wait, hold on.
The feminine males are
everything that
vegans, you
you
can tell.
consume during the day, everything you use is made with animal
Good,
energy.
thank you.
What?
Everything you use during your daily life is made with animal energy because most humans, the vast majority of humans, consume animals. So without them having the protein and the energy that they use, you could never live your life as comfortable as you
Oh,
do.
so that's not true at
It's
all.
very true. I guarantee that the cell
No,
phone
it's
that
not. We
you're
can get the same. We can get the same. We can get the same. You're stating, well, oh, because these people eat meat, that they
Yep.
have like the advantage on making stuff. You think they're stronger than everyone else?
Well, that's what they do. That's what they
I
use
don't
for their
think I don't
energy.
think that's what
And
it
then
is.
their
That's a
energy is
bad.
coming out in the manufacturing of your
Ever
products
since
that
I
you
went
use.
pescatarian, I had more
It's not
stamina.
indicative of being vegan, though. Like,
What's pescatarian? I've never heard that.
Pescatarian is where you're basically vegan except you eat fish. But I had more
Oh,
I have more stamina being a pescatarian than I do ever eating meat and drinking milk and dairy, which made me feel
Well,
like absolute shit and I was bloated and I was shitting
you
everywhere.
you really don't need to drink milk past pubescent stage. That's pretty well known.
milk is horrible for the human body. By
Yeah,
the
like
way,
you don't need to
Yeah.
drink
It's
milk
also
as an adult.
disgusting.
I mean, children
milk
should
is
drink
horrible.
milk, or
Well, yeah, well,
old
children.
ladies should drink milk because of osteoporosis, but they can get calcium in different ways.
Well, no, children, yeah, like babies, they need like a milk product. Well, they actually don't, but most babies do. They get milk for nutrients, but
Right.
I don't think I don't think a baby suck. I'm not even gonna state it, but I don't think a baby, you know, needing their mom for milk is really
I'm talking cow milk.
not being vegan,
It's healthy for
huh?
children to drink cow milk. There's a lot of nutrients and minerals and things in there.
Right. But some people result to formula, and I think
Oh no,
that's
I'm talking older. I'm talking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. Yeah, we fed all of our children formula, which I don't
yeah.
think has any dairy in it.
Milk is not milk is not good. Milk is not necessarily good. It's bad for the digestive system.
Yeah.
For some people, it may be.
If your body can't process it, yeah.
Right, but most people can handle it, and most children should drink milk. Most nutrition
No, but
nutrition
even if you
experts, like
can handle it, it
dietitians.
still isn't good for your digestive
No,
system.
most children should
Oh, okay.
drink water. You
Well-
need water. You don't need milk.
Dietitians would disagree with
You
you.
can get calcium other way. You can get calcium other ways.
Sure, but the easiest way to get it
breast-
is milk, and milk is a gigantic industry here in
Milk-
Wisconsin.
Okay, so it's not about what's easier. It's about what's morally right. Okay.
The
Well-
nutrition of breast milk is mainly based off of fats. Fats is for hormone regulation and brain health and stuff. You know, there's
Yeah.
more that goes into it, but it's not only
That's
cows.
humans. That's not cows.
I'm big into the formula for
No,
for
I'm not talking
babies.
about cows. I'm just talking about the nursing
They
supply.
babies sleep through the night on formula, much better than breast milk, but that's not for this discussion. Okay, so I'm going to conclude that A being cow fetuses is good because it fits the vegan lifestyle, apparently the morality, and deer hunting is possibly not good, but you really don't know why.
I think I think A being cow fetuses is fine because we do
Cool.
it with human fetuses.
Yeah, but we don't consume them, but I'm okay with consuming a cow fetus now. So I'm going to use that argument from now on and freak some vegans out apparently over it. Right?
Hello?
I don't think
It wouldn't even taste good. What the fuck?
bad argument.
Oh, I think it would
Sorry.
taste. You don't think it would taste good?
A
You're
cow
like a
fetus?
You're like a tribalist, dude. You're
Oh, I'm
gross.
just thinking. I'm just asking
What is
questions.
wrong with you?
Well, no,
All right,
you
hello,
might
Jesse,
you
did
were
have to go.
you were teacupped for the discussion about the fetus cow and thing. So
Yeah, that was devious. That was
I
insane.
was teacupped.
you were gone. I believe you were gone.
It's a slang term. Okay, Trusty, weren't you supposed to go?
Yeah, I'm going. See you.
Hello? Hello?